It was only a matter of time before this guy became a figure. Hello guys, welcome, what's up? Welcome back to the Nerd Room. James Sharmack here once again with a brand new Marvel Legends Armored Thanos figure review for you. So, today we are doing the Living Laser. He's a cat who's been in the Marvel Comics for 40 years, 50 some odd years. Since the 60s. He's been there pretty much since the beginning. It wasn't always the Living Laser, he was a laser beforehand, but when you have like their lasers implanted in you, sometimes they affect your flesh and your photons, and you turn into a living laser. There you go. Sometimes you can be a man. Sometimes you can make yourself solidified. Sometimes you're a laser. Anyways, we'll talk about the figure itself. We might talk about the history a little bit, but who knows? So sit back, relax, enjoy, and we'll see how the review goes. I get that he has no team affiliations, but he's been in the Marvel Universe for a very long time, so you'd think he would have some kind of a logo instead of just like the living laser on the bottom, but what do I know, I guess. Anyways, you got the figure right here, looking very cool. It looks like it's going to be translucent, so we'll take a look about that later on. Nice front of the box. He has no team affiliation, though, he's joined other villains once or twice. Anyways, have the Thanos part right there. Take a tour around the box. Nice artwork of the living laser right there, shooting laser out of his fingertips. That's pretty cool. On the back, you have the same artwork, and the text says, "Driven mad by jealousy, the brilliant research scientist Arthur Parks becomes the villainous living laser." Well, sure, why wouldn't they? So, living laser is part of the armored Thanos wave. So here are the other figures that are in the line. We'll probably talk about all those figures when we do the Thanos field eventually. More artwork, same artwork on the side, back to the front. Nice. The figure, the lasers, I guess, the same effects we've seen before, and the Thanos torso. So let's rip open this box and let's talk about the figure. So we have the living laser, once was a man, now made of laser. Looking very cool. Obviously it's translucent. We'll take it, we'll test it and see. Yep, translucent, very cool. So obviously, it's supposed to be represent that he's made out of more or less laser / hologram. But he has some cool art deco on him, probably just has these there just to give him some solidity, as well as a helmet. That helmet looks pretty cool, don't you think? It's a little shady, a little dark, a little creepy. Comes with the Armored Thanos torso. We'll talk about that when we do the build. But let's talk about this cat right now. So, it comes with these effects we've seen before with like the Storm and the Magneto and whatever. And Thor, so it's just wrap around the hand. I wish he had the open hand so he could actually look like he's shooting out instead of just fists. But, still that looks pretty cool regardless. So he's pretty much built out of a Spider-Man body by the looks of the articulation, but we'll get into it. Let's see. His head goes back that far, goes back forward that far. Can't really go all the way around just because that part, but that's all right. We can just materialize here, there if he wants to, without looking behind him. His arm goes up that far, goes all the way around. That butterfly is a little tricky to, move the arm around, am I right? So, anyways, bicep rotation, double joint at the elbow, fit. That wrist goes back and forth and forward and back. Okay, he goes back that far, goes forward that far with the diaphragm. Waist rotation, laser part that far, go forward and back that far. Thigh rotation, a double joint at the knee, calf rotation, and forward and back on the ankle. So, time to get him in some poses, maybe put him in comparison with some of the other older villains. So let's see how it goes. And here I just have Living Laser looking pretty much right at home, talking to some other classic villains from the 60s and whatever. Memo to me, get some more classic villains for the collection. So that was the Living Laser. Very cool figure. I'm kind of surprised how much I dig it. Predominantly because they use the Spider-Man body, just it adds that much more pizzazz for the posing, for shooting the beams and the lasers and whatever, or the lightning effect that they give them. But still, very cool. I would recommend getting it for your collection. It's, if you want to pass on it, that's cool. But just add it to your classic villain collection, your regular Marvel collection. And if you're getting the Armored Thanos, this is a must grab. So yeah, that's it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching it. I always appreciate you even watching the little reviews, the big figure reviews, whatever you guys would like to watch. Please keep on watching. I thank you so much. And got some more reviews. We're doing some Endgame reviews coming in the very near future. We have the Thanos build. We got to finish the Wave. And we got some standard figures we got to review. So thank you so much. Keep an eye on your collections and keep on toy hunting.